We have been getting some wonderful emails from you viewers, and a lot of you have got some very specific questions, which I'm thrilled to try and answer for you. So here's one. This one is from Steve Walters out of Dallas, Texas. And Steve writes, "Dear Homebrewer TV, I am all ready to buy a boil pot to do full boils. I know I would like to start doing 10-gallon batches. I look at the prices of the 15-gallon stainless steel pots and almost faint. Some friends have said, just buy a cheap aluminum pot. Which do I buy?" Well, Steve, the answer is not real simple, but we're going to get into it. Aluminum pots can work just fine. I don't like them personally because I don't think they clean as easily. And I don't know, there's just something about an aluminum pot that I don't like. It's personal preference. If I had my druthers, I'd go out and spend the $350 or $400 for a really nice stainless steel brew pot. And of course, this is going to have a valve on it and a thermometer on it or whatever else we might want on the pot. However, personally, that kind of money is a little daunting. So, there's other things we need to consider. We not only have to buy a brew pot, but because you're doing larger batches, your stove is not going to heat a 15-gallon pot to boil. So we've got to have a burner. We're probably looking at a propane burner. And if you don't have a propane tank, you're probably looking at $80, $90 to get a burner and tank. So remember that in your cost factor. You're also brewing a much larger batch, and now you've got to somehow cool it as quickly as you can. So you're going to need to invest in some way of cooling it. And an immersion chiller will probably be what you get. So you need to take that into cost. So you see the costs do add up beyond the pot. So now if we add those things to that $350 or $400 pot, we're well over $600. However, personally, I try to go the cheapest way I can because I need to have extra money to spend on the brewing supplies and beers for this show. I like to use half kegs. Now you can pick them up, used, and make sure that they're legitimately sellable. You're going to find that they are still pressurized, so you're going to have to release the valve, remove it, cut a hole in the top. But once that's done, you've got a 15.5-gallon brewing pot that is going to cost you $20, $30, $40. A lot less, isn't it? Now, you're going to want to put a valve in it. Well, the cost of parts for a valve, few things, maybe $30, $40. You're still well under $100 for a 15-gallon brew pot. So, my personal choice is to convert an old used keg. I hope that answers your question, and I hope to hear about your brewing soon.